No more guilt. It's time to take control of your life. If you're looking for the answer how to deal with guilty feelings, how to deal with the guilt that you're carrying on your shoulders of the past situations, then this video will give you awareness and it will help you out. So watch the video till the end. Hi my beautiful souls, I am Bithika. Welcome to my channel Divine Healing. Let's talk about guilt today. How guilty we feel about a past situation that we are still carrying in our life. Wherever we go, whatever we do, whatever new situation comes, there will be one thing that will trigger that guilt. And it is like a silent friend who will follow you wherever you go. Now, this video is going to help you. Why? Because I am going to share with you some insight that will bring awareness to you. First thing first, what is a guilt? In layman's language, guilt is the self-punishment that you carry with yourself. Yes, it is a self-punishment. Let's say you have done something or something happened to you. It's done, it's gone, the year is gone, but the energy you are still carrying it on your shoulder in the form of guilt. And that energy punish you every single day of your life. Let's take an example, you have broken somebody's heart, or maybe you have done something which was not with love and light, and you still hold that in your heart. You have cheated, you have done wrong things, what we call in the eye of the society, and you're still holding on to it. This is self-punishment. You are basically trapped in self-punishment and repeating the mistakes in your mind again and again until you are trapped into guilt. You felt sorry, but you're still trapped into guilt. Why? Because you are replaying the mistake again and again in your mind. The thing has happened, but it's still going on. And this is how you block forgiveness, you block healing. Yes, when you feel guilty about yourself, the first thing first is forgiving yourself. And when you forgive yourself, you heal yourself. But instead of doing that, what you do? You just keep on carrying the whole thing in your life continuously. Second thing that happens when you carry a guilt is that we keep on identifying ourselves as the mistakes of our life, as if our identity is completely based upon what we have done in the past, the mistakes. But we are actually learners here. Do you know Earth is the most difficult school, graduating PhD school? Instead of seeing situations of life and portraying ourselves as learners, what we do, we identify ourselves as the mistakers or people who do mistakes. So you actually become an identity of your mistakes. And that's how you don't embrace the learning you. Why you have done that mistakes? To learn something. So instead of identifying the guilt as your identity, the mistake as your identity, oh, I have done that, I feel so bad, I feel so this, that. Tell it to yourself, I know I have done this. I know I felt guilty. I know I should be punished, and I have punished myself enough all these years. But I choose to be a learner. What I have learned from it. Maybe you have learned compassion. Maybe you have learned forgiveness. Maybe you have learned to do good for people. The learning is important because we come here to learn, not to carry an identity of what we do in action. Now, let's understand in practical life how you can actually deal with it, how you can process your guilt, how you can manage your guilt. And these are two very simple things that you can practice from today onwards. And I'm sure in a month, you will feel light. Number one, acknowledge the guilt. Acknowledge and learn from the guilt. You know, your guilt can actually become your biggest wisdom in life. Yes, with guilt comes the biggest lesson, biggest learning, and biggest accomplishment of wisdom. If you tap into your learner's mode out of your guilt, we are here to alchemize. We are alchemists, We alchemize our pain, our sufferings into love and light. So why not you alchemize your guilt into something that I acknowledge this. I have done this. I have done a terrible work, or whatever happened. And I choose to acknowledge it because I choose the wisdom out of it, the learning out of it. If we extract the lessons out of our guilt, the situation that created guilt, and let go of it, your life will change. You will get such a big portal in your life to embody a huge wisdom, which you can actually tell it to people. You can actually motivate others with that wisdom. Just ask yourself, whenever guilt tries to trigger you, what I have learned from this? What life is trying to teach me? What the situation was trying to teach me? Have I learned my lessons? Keep on asking these 3 questions again and again whenever guilt triggers you. Whatever you see, whichever position you are, wherever you go, if anyway your guilt is triggering you in any aspect, just ask yourself what it is trying to teach me. Why this has happened? What was the learning behind it? And in subtle way you will receive your answer, and you will lose the grip of the guilt in your mind will lose its impact on you. And the second thing, forgive yourself right now. Forgive yourself right now. Why will you forgive yourself? You have done the mistake, why will you? Forgive yourself right now with the mindset that the one who did the mistake and the one who is understanding why she or he has done the mistake are not 2 persons. It's not the same person anymore. Because if you would have the understanding of doing that mistake or not doing it, you would have not done it. You would have just left it then and there. It's done. You will not go to that street also, right? Because that time you didn't have the understanding. So that was another person. That was another version of you. And this is another version of you who after doing the guilt, after doing the whatever, has understand it that okay, there's a learning, there's a wisdom out of it. These are the 2 different people. And when you tap into your understanding version of you, it is easy to forgive yourself. Okay, I forgive that version of me who did that mistake, and I let go of my guilt. These are the words. Words create your reality, your conviction. You have to first forgive yourself. The one who forgive themselves after learning their lesson and go and ask for forgiveness from anyone, trust me, in soul level, their soul will forgive them. That's the truth. If you really want forgiveness from somebody, just ask forgiveness from yourself that, okay, I forgive myself for doing that because I know the person who did the wrong thing and the person who just understood who did the wrong thing are not 2 same person. So I seek forgiveness from myself for doing the mistake, and now you can go to the other person and seek forgiveness. And as I always say, if you need any help from me, you can reach out to me on this email ID flashing on your screen. I provide 4-week, 12-week and 6-month coaching programs for total transformation. You can sign up the programs for your own self-journey, love, career, whichever aspect you want my guidance. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing my channel. I will see you in my next video. Till then, love and light. Take care.